Welcome back, everyone, to Lore of the Shadow, where we are back here in Upper Lebanon, where I have been asked to go to the crossing of the Aroe and deal with some Haradrim that may be threatening the crossing. And it looks like I found the Haradrim at least. So let's start by dealing with them. Now, between episodes, I did get around and started to. The Haradrim threatened to overrun the crossing of the Aroe. Oh, really? So I guess that is my assessment there. But between episodes, I got around to updating some of my traceries to the level 101 versions because now we're at the, I guess they're tier 7. I know it starts at tier 1, then the second one is tier 4 because they combine tier 1 with 2 and 3. And then 4, 5, and 6 are all together, so now we're at tier 7. I think they might start going up only one step at a time after that. But we'll see how that works. It'll probably give me a little bit more oomph on my abilities here. As if I actually needed it, considering what I'm doing to the enemies at the moment. And actually, I think we are still in the zone where the drops I'm going to be getting from the enemies are still going to be for the old tier 2 because I don't think we actually get into the next tier until we get into I was about to say Mordor, but I think it's actually Minas Tirith? No, actually, no. I think it's the right of the Rohirrim. Okay, I need to talk to Angbor in the small hill west of the crossing. Okay. Oh, that's this way. I was moment there. I'd say, oh, I'm supposed to be crossing, right? No, 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 no. I was just supposed to be checking the crossing, not actually crossing into the next area. I think this is the hill in question, and look at this! Angbor! Angbor, the fearless, right?
Very good, my friend.
You have disrupted the preparations of the Haradrim, and my men will be able to cross the Aroe without fear of Southron fortifications. Even a force of 4,000 can suffer many losses when attacking a much smaller force, provided the smaller force has had time to prepare. Okay, so the idea here is to keep the Haradrim from preparing to face this. Ooh, it's not like I'm going to be using any of these, so I might as well take the evasion one.
Let us go to the meeting of the roads south of Imloth Melwi.
Lossarnoch is a land of beauty, but we must not slow our steps to admire its sweet-smelling flowers. There will be a time enough for that when the war's won. We must go to Minas Tirith. The fields of the Pelennor outside the White City are encircled by a great wall, the Ramaz Achor, through which we must pass. The south gate of the Ramaz is located in the haven of the Harland. That is where we must go. First, we'll do as Aragorn requested, and see how fares the settlement of Imloth Melwi to the north along the road. There is a meeting of the roads just south of Imloth Melwi in Lossarnoch. Let us go there and assess the situation. Alright, so find the meeting roads just south of Imloch Melwi in Lossarnoch. Okay. So, it is time for us to... Oh, yes. This way. I decided that the easiest way to get to our destination would be to go through Arnach. And, of course, I'd want to tag the stable master and maybe the milestone there, though the milestone would just be temporary until we manage to get to Imlach Melway. I always have trouble with that name. Ah, welcome to Arnach. Well, this place seems to be reasonably peaceful at the moment. Alright, and we'll just grab that. But I am pretty sure that there is going to be a stable map. Ah, yes, there it is, right over there. And that also has a turn of the road that will take me probably to my destination.
Gondor needs your aid.
Alright, I'll try to give it to you. Alright, we'll go up this way. I guess that is Imlach whatever, as I said. You see, Imlach Melwi. Never mind. Ah, here's somebody right up ahead. A wagon has stopped on the road. You recognize the driver from his exasperated expression. Ah, Bandron. Nice to see you. You're still around?
I did not expect to see you again. Still on the road, eh?
Yes. I am not too proud to tell you that when Nethlon returned to my wagon with that second barrel of nails, I considered giving up on my profession and becoming a recluse then and there. I weighed that course very seriously, but in the end I decided that it was to be shameful to surrender to such a trial, and I remained a wagon driver. My son has done nothing but make me regret that choice ever since. Father, I ate too many apples. Father, I think I have a splinter. Father, I miss the sun. Oh, well, okay, I guess that last one we could understand. When I was a boy, I would not have taken this eternal night with more grace than he does, truly. We are bound for Minas Tirith and its houses of healing with the supply of Camendrial liquor from Galligam's divine and delicate draughts, but I do not know if we will have safe passage. We encountered a traveler on the road who says that the Harlot is full of orcs. Can you investigate if this is so? There are 3 places that I would know about in particular: the entrance to Harlot, the docks, and the gatehouse in the Ramazahor, the wall that encircles the Pelennor. All right, so look within the Harlan, near the entrance to the city, near the docks, and near the gate of the Ramazahor, which is the wall. Okay, so the wall, the docks, and the entrance. Gotcha. Well, I'll try to figure that out. But I think that's this way, at least that's what the arrow tells me. And besides, there's a road going that way. And when the road and the arrow are, well, closely aligned, it's probably a safe bet that that's the right way to go. Fortunately, when I start to realize that the road and the direction are diverging with each other, we get an intersection that glides us gently towards what I will presume is the Harland. Now, is that it right up there? Non-Harland. Well, I guess that's a good hint that we're going the right way. Now, the question is it really held by orcs? Not by Haradrim or by Corsairs, but by orcs? I suppose there's one way to find out. Well, so far, nobody, but I guess we're just starting to get to the outer. Well, this does not look like it's in good shape, I mean, from the fires. I mean, one could say that that's a lighthouse. So a fire up on the top of a lighthouse is nothing unusual, but the state of the gate definitely says that it's not in good condition. Usually, gates and walls crumbling during a time of war is a sign that something's wrong, especially since the doorway is certainly being held by orcs. Oh, apparently bow-wielding orcs. And you? Okay, that's... New deed, Orc Slayer of Eastern Gondor. Wonderful. Now, is this the entrance I'm supposed... Oh, I'm supposed to look. Look within Harlan near the entrance to the city. Oh, you are near the entrance to the Harlan gateway to the Pelennor. The Harlan appears to have been devastated by an attack of a large force. Oh, what's the first clue of that? The fact that the place is burning in flames and that there are orcs all over the place? I don't know. It could be a gentle hint of the possibility. Now, we would need to go to the docks, I think. I mean, when you consider that the docks are going to be, shall we say, the key to victory for this whole thing. And now you. Alright. You are near the docks of the Harlond. Okay, so let's have a look at here. The docks of the Harlond have been seized by the enemy. Yes, it most definitely has been. We might as well kill an extra orc or two, even though I've already met my quota. We do have to thin the ranks a little bit. Now, we've got... Oh, well. Really? Okay, so I'm obviously going to have to work on that a little bit. And now it is your turn. Okay, it's you, and you, and you. Take care of that orc. I think we just have to go all the way to the Ramus. And I can see the wall up ahead there now is... Now is that the Ramus or is... Oh. Where are we? Who's attacking me? Oh, there you are. Oh. Defiler. Yuck. Alright, now let's get on a little bit more. Wait, I wasn't expecting them all to be ganging up together like that. We'll just mash it up a little bit. Yeah, that is the right direction. Actually, I am in the right zone. This is... Yeah, the enemies are level 101. I'm level 101. Yeah, that's all. Ah... Really? I'm going to really appreciate that milestone that I set earlier. Now I remember why I don't like this place in particular. Okay, now, it seems like I can't go 2 inches without running into more mobs. There we go. And you too. And you. Real? Can you? Can I walk just a step without anyone attacking me? Please? Well. this place is... Oh, you're near the gate of the Ramas. Let's take a quick look. No, I'm no longer close enough. Oh, well. Really? Alright, let's get through this. Half an army is on me now. Oh. Okay, fine. Now, can I... No, I can't get close enough without running into two other people. Amazing. I was right within range to look for half a split second. Okay, there we go. You are near the gates. Okay, now can I look? The Ramasakor, which blocks the way to the Pelennor, is besieged by the enemy. Yeah. Well, I know 4,000 people who aren't going to like that. There are definitely orcs there, and they are definitely holding that place tightly. I don't suggest you try to take that cart through there.
No ill news is truly surprising to me anymore.
Ah, the Heartland is overrun. If we can't get to the south gate in the Ramas, we will not be able to bring our wares to Minas Tirith. What is it like to have good fortune? I would truly like to know, for I have never had it. If there is a bright side to the news, it is that I suspected that it was so. No ill news is truly surprising in an enemy anymore. We can't return to Gagan without selling his goods, so I sent Nathalan to Imlath Milui to find a purchaser for our Kemandril liquor. Go north to the town and find my son, for he has not yet returned. All right, back to town. I have arrived at Imloth Milui. Well, maybe someone will pronounce it properly for me before I get too far, and I'll know the proper way of saying it. All right, up the road. I've made it to the middle of the city. Now I need to find the wayward son of that driver. Ah! I have found it. Nathalan is such a courageous man. Oh, my goodness gracious. He's attracted the attention of all the ladies.
Good timing. I was just telling these ladies about our adventures.
Oh, hello there. Yes, I was telling these ladies about some of our adventures. Do you remember when we fought off those Corsair raiders together? That was really something, was it not? Nathalan is already happier than you have ever seen him, and his mood only improves when you tell him that the road through the Harland is closed. Oh, how unfortunate! Oh, how ill-fated! Even so, I think that this will be a fine place to stay until the road is clear. This is the perfect place to bring our wagon of valuable healing liquors. Did you know that this town has produced some of the finest healers in all the kingdom? Now, where was I? Oh, yes. I was always sought to provide for my family and my dear old dad. He held never one for nails, for example. Well, that last bit is most certainly true. I found your son, and it looks like you found my companion.
I did not know you traveled with Lord Angbor of Lamadon.
It is my honor to serve Lord Angbor in any way that I can, and I truly hope that you have no tidings of Netherden that might embarrass me in the presence of my liege. Mandon is shaking with obvious terror of what you may say, and he exhales with obvious relief when you tell him that Nathalan believes that Imlath Milui will be a good place to stay until the road through the Harland is open. Well, that is my responsible boy. I have often prided myself in the example that he sets for others, my Lord Angbor. Why, I think that he seeks to model his behavior after your own son, Drumbor. This is my Nethadon, all right. Oh, privately you think to yourself that perhaps both father and son have more in common than either of them would admit. Yeah, I guess that's a possibility. Well, what do you say about that, Lord Angbor?
The wagon driver's son speaks wisdom. Imloth Melwi is known for its healers.
Imlat Melwi, alright. Okay, I guess I could go with that, if I can remember it. Is known for the quality of his healers, and the folk here will show the value of the goods on his wagon. And, yeah, the quest rewards are still the 86 type runes instead of the 101s. Oh, well. Let's see, I guess I could choose that.
You should cross into Athelion, and my men will assail Harland.
Enemy forces must have crossed the Anduin to take the port of the Harlan by surprise. They have had time enough to fortify the south gate of the Ramus against us. That makes things more difficult for us for sure. Only the road can support the movement of my 4,000 men. We simply do not have the time or the resources to ferry that many warriors across the Anduin, and moving them through the forests of Ithilien is a wide sweep that would be far too slow and take too much time. If we take much of a course, the war will be ended before my men get there. No, they must retake the Harland, and they will need me to lead them on that effort. You, however, have another errand. Aragorn wanted you to reach either Gandalf or Faramir, right? You can take the single craft across the Anduin and move more swiftly than 4,000. You must pass into Ithilien and come by the way of Osgiliath. Meanwhile, my men will assail the Harland. My scouts learned that a friend to Gondor operates a secret ferry to the east, among the high reeds that border the river. Find her, and see if she will bring you across the river into Ithilien. All right. And that's what we'll be doing when we return next time as we continue along Lore of the Shadow.